Good morning, people. Pawpaw, Sammy, and Alley Bug here. Yesterday, well, I put it up today, really. I did a video on 1 acre substantial gardening for a family. And, grow enough to feed your family and sell at farmers markets or wherever. Now, this morning, I'm doing one for the old people like me. I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, let's start with my blueberries. I got blueberries right here. Notice the bottom. Nothing but compost. You don't see, you see a few little trees and stuff. It's late in the year, so things is kind of working out. But I compost like crazy. This is my Japanese plum. I love Japanese plums. And by the way, this is the rest of my blueberry bushes over here. Now I got a freezer full of blueberries and actually blackberries from the back there. Now here's what I do. You see this? You see that barrel? It's feral right and everything's growed out of it. Look. See that? It hadn't rained in days. Look at that. That's what I do, people. This is my ginger. This is what's left of my sunflowers. This is my butter beans. They go into seed. I got all the butter beans I need. I don't need any more this year. So, and you'll notice, down in there, it's full of chopped grass and stuff. Now blueberries, look around them blueberries. You don't see any grass. It's all compost. And off these 5 bushes, and those 4 out there, I fill my freezer full of blueberries. Now, coming on down the line, I had some more butter beans here, and as I said, the season's over with. But look at this, people. Look at that. If you'll take, I preached this for years. Here's my LSU fig tree. I get all the figs I want, and my worm bin loves me, because I'll come out here about every second day and pick all the ripe figs, go in there and put them in the worm bin for the worms. Now, if you'll come in here, this is my asparagus. It's about buried out this year. Cut all this down, weed eat it, just knock it all down. Lay your cardboard down, throw your compost on top, and don't worry about it. Next year, you come out here, your compost is done, got down, look at this. Look, your compost is done, kind of worked into the ground. Your cardboard is rotted away. The worms have eaten it or whatever. And what happens is, there's no grass. The grass is dead down to the roots. So then, when you plant, you don't have to worry about the grass. Your plants take off, they outgrow the grass. By the time the grass starts growing, you have what you need. Now, the biggest mistake old people make, this is my blackberries, by the way. The biggest mistake you make is planting too much. You don't need it. Now, like my ginger, I just harvested that ginger. And there's ginger, and there's ginger, and there's the second kind of ginger. But here's the trick. You see this? Right here, I grew peppers. Right here, peppers. On the other side over there, I had tomatoes and squash. In here, my freezer's full of squash. I got enough pickled peppers, you won't believe it. You don't need, for 2 people, you don't need two squash bushes, a barrel of squash you can eat and freeze, if it's taken care of correctly. Now, about the only thing I got left working here now is this. Isn't that beautiful? That is beautiful peppers. But now over here, I had squash, watermelons, tomatoes, and I forgot what else. There was something else here. Also, on the very bucket over in the corner over yonder, I had cucumbers. People, just a little bit right here. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buckets. I've got all the onions that I can handle. Now, when I come from here, I go straight over yonder. That's strictly my beehives. I raise my own honey, and well, I sell the honey. I made a couple of $1,000 last year off my honey. And my ginger, it is totally organic. You don't see any insecticides in this yard. Nuh-uh, not gonna happen. Nor fertilize really. I use my worm castings, my compost, and take it from there. That's all people need. They don't need a garden. And you don't need to be out there on your hands and knees hoeing and picking and struggling. It's not worth it. Go to my playlist and look at Almost Maintenance Free Gardening. And it'll give you a complete walkthrough on what to do and how to do.